I recently posted this video right here, and it got a lot of traction, but also a lot of conversation relating to the team Juno would play for if she was an absolute baller, which she is. So let's talk about it. Listen, I know what you're gonna say. This kid is wearing an MLS jersey. He knows nothing about ball. Dog, I have a game today. My team wears green, and Austin just has pretty jerseys on top of them, just being the best MLS team. So just leave me alone, alright? If you want to come watch me play, I'm probably going to be streaming it tonight on Twitch. So, I mean, if you're not watching me on Twitch, what are you doing? But Juno, right? We all know she's a baller. Okay, we recently posted a video on our new Juno voice line where she was scoring in basketball hoops by kicking the ball into the... I don't know how. Okay, so obviously, what this means is Pele, Messi, Ronaldo, nobody is on the level of Juno, correct? Exactly. My point proven right there. So, just saying, nobody is better than Juno, okay? Guys, how loud is this game right now? Is it like ear piercing? Hold on. It definitely sounds so loud in my ears. Turn down just a little bit, just a little bit. Okay. Point being, Juno's the greatest player in the world because not a single player I know has ever scored in both basketball hoops with their feet, bro. That's crazy. So, the big question in mind that was kind of being conversated about in that comment section of that very popular video was, who the hell would she play for? Alright, let's just go through some mentions before I get to the team I feel like she'd be best for. We're gonna start off with like one of the most talked about ones, and just kind of like in the end say which one most likely would be the best for Juno, because you know you got to give the best to the best, which you know Juno deserves highly. I am playing DPS Juno right now. I'm going absolutely crazy for no reason. I haven't played Juno in a while either. Ever since that 50-hour stream I did with her, I just haven't played her since. But as you can tell, Juno is just the best, and I'm going crazy as her. Come on, Light Weaver. Come on, Light Weaver. Come on, Light Weaver. Yeah, where you going? Where you going, goofball? Oh my god, chat, I'm so bad. Oh, I'm so good! Juno's crazy! I saw a lot of mentions to Arsenal. No, not happening. Arsenal? No, that's not happening. She needs to go to a better team. A much better team. Anything but Arsenal, please. Oh my god. Listen. Just don't. If you think Juno should be playing at Arsenal, she deserves better. Okay? She doesn't deserve that. Don't be mean. Don't be rude. She does not deserve to go to Arsenal. She deserves somewhere much better. And that absolute piss town Mikel Arteta is running over there, okay? If we're going to any Premier League club, it's not Arsenal, dog. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. Same goes for Real Madrid. Listen, Real Madrid, right? They get the Galacticos. It would make a lot of sense for Juno to go to the Galacticos team. But she doesn't have an ego, you know? She never had an ego. Juno is so polite, so nice. She does not think she's better than anybody else. Alright? And that's exactly what Real Madrid is. That's all they talk about. Being better than everybody else. Alright? That's all they could ever conversate about. Just thinking that they're better. But reality shows that they're probably not going to win the league and lose to Barcelona again. Who, well, I mean, it would make sense for Juno to go to Barcelona as well, because Barcelona is just Barcelona's class, you know? And they're not money hungry, they're talent. They're all talent. Mostly because they don't, you know, have money, but that's besides the point. They're all talent, bro. Barcelona is talent, but the only problem is Juno was never touching the ground. And if Juno was balling at Barcelona, she needs to get injured at least 3 times a season, or else she's not a Barca player. Okay, that would make no sense. Okay, under Hansi Flick, she would not get injured because she's never on the floor. So, realistically, it wouldn't make sense for her to play for Barca, right? Maybe I could see a Bayern Munich move, because Bayern is quality, you know, under Vincent Kompany. That might be very well for Juno. But I don't see Bayern. In my opinion, I was about to say Paris, you know, best team in France, although I don't like them. It would make sense for her, but she's not French, right? She's not Widowmaker, and she doesn't really like Widowmaker. She's kind of scared of her because, you know, she's purple. So I don't really know how she would feel, you know, backing up Widowmaker like that, especially if she found out who Widowmaker really was back then. So, like, in my opinion, in very humble opinion, the best team to fit Juno is the team literally themed around the moon. You know what I mean? The team that was dominant for years on end finally won their first Champions League, and then went on for the next couple of seasons to do absolutely nothing with it. The greatest team on the planet, may I add you, that is in SAFC. The one, the only, the big Man City. It would only make sense. Their mascots are aliens. Their logo is not a blue moon, but they have a lot of representation towards space-related memes. There is a blue moon song. You know, everything City can stand for. It's quite literally just Juno. Juno would be a massive City fan, and she just doesn't know it. We need to tell Juno this instant to go to a City game, bro. Sign for City. They would have the money. Even after the 115 charges, they would still have the money. They are winning every Champions League, every Premier League season with Juno, I promise you. It only makes the most sense. It only makes the most sense. Juno to City, here we go. It's happening. I call it. I'm calling it. Somebody please in my comment section, if you're an artist or something, please draw Juno in a City jersey. I would drool. In a very respectful way, not in a weird way, but I would go feral for an image of Juno wearing a City jersey. That would be so tough. It's the only right team. It's the only right team. You cannot convince me otherwise. City as well, because Arsenal are about to win the league. But if they sign Juno, she will save City. She will save the league. There is a chance. And from what I've learned, we're all City or nothing when it comes to Arsenal versus City. Okay, who was actually an Arsenal fan during that game? Nobody. Only the Arsenal fans. By the way, thank you, Wolves. You're doing us a favor, Wolves. I'm dead. That shot hit harder than Ogdozi's goal against Arsenal. That's saying something. And you know, chat, I'm talking to Overwatch fans about football ball knowledge. They probably have no idea what I've just said in the past, like, 9 minutes. I don't know however long this video is, but 7 minutes, whatever. They probably have no idea what I'm saying. But the more important thing is that Juno would play for City, and it's like the Uma Masume fans becoming Broncos fans. Okay, that's literally the same thing. Oh no. Oh no. It's like Uma Masume fans becoming Broncos fans. It's the exact same thing. They're Broncos fans because they're a horse. Just like how City is a space-related, has a bunch of space-related memes, you know what I'm saying? So it only makes sense for the Juno fans to be City fans. Manchester City, right? They are literally the exact same thing. So at this point, if you do play Juno, I hereby declare you a City fan, and I don't care how you feel, United fans. That's your problem. I know Juno is awesome, but she's too good for you. She's too good for the Bruno Fernandes of this world, and the Benjamin Šeškos. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, I get it. You guys can beat Arsenal and all, but like, shut up. You know, just shut up. Stop talking to me. I don't care. Listen, we got 2 games against Arsenal left this season. Again? Woo! That is not happening. I don't know how I'm alive. Dude, I should just start playing a single comp game a day and see how it goes. Not like I don't stream it every day anyways at this point. I've been streaming so much comp, bro. It's so fun. I love streaming comp for this game. Unfortunate that we're about to get absolutely smacked around. You know what? Let's just go for play of the game right here. We get play of the game. Then my entire assumption on what Team Juno would play for is correct, and you guys gotta suck it up. Listen, Juno under Pep Guardiola, I don't even know what magical stuff I'd see every day, but it would be something I cannot explain or define. Ah! Come on, Life Weaver, remember me? Remember me, buddy? Remember me? Look at that aimbot, look at that aimbot. No, he dies. He dies, I don't care, he dies. Juno is a City player. Sign her for 250 mil. No, 300, no, 500 mil. Biggest signing of the century. It would only make the most sense. Who invited this McCree?